Hi, I'm Rob Mark, and we're here at Gauntlet Warbirds at Aurora Airport just outside Chicago. And I just finished training in the L-39 Albatros that's part of the Gauntlet Warbird fleet. What a gas. Or as we in the 60s used to say, it was mind-blowing.
Start button. Let's see, that's right there.
The best part is being in a single cockpit airplane. Unbelievable. I'm not used to being up here in a little world all by myself. Taxiing the L-39 takes a little bit of getting used to. It's not like a traditional airplane that has a brake pedal on each rudder pedal. The L-39 is differential nose wheel steering, just like the Cirrus or just like the Diamond. So you learn to play with the brakes. And believe me, it can be very, very exciting when you're in an airplane that weighs over 10,000 pounds.
But definitely, so rudder first, then brake. There we go. Rudder, then brake. Everybody does it that way. Yeah, good. Okay. Everybody tries to put the bad one first. Easy, yeah.
Steep turns in the L-39 are actually very challenging because I'm very used to looking out the window, finding a point on the horizon, and then pivoting around that point to do steep turns. In this airplane, it works a little differently. I've had to actually get used to trying to do steep turns looking at the attitude indicator. That's because the elevator is so sensitive in this airplane that even the slightest amount of back pressure, and I'm climbing at 1,000 or descending at 1,000 feet a minute before I even know what's going on.
Gentle pull. Good. You need a little bit more pitch up here. It was working before. Don't let the nose drop. A little more pitch up. A little more pitch up. Not too much. Just a little bit. A couple degrees at a time. There you are. Hold that. See what it does for you. Hold that attitude.
On approaches, this airplane likes power. We fly with the gear down, full flaps, and the speed brakes extended, which keeps the power up high in case we have to go around. Because in this airplane, if you had an issue, the spool-up time for the jet to come from roughly idle power up to full thrust could take as long as 10 seconds. And if you're low to the ground, that can get really exciting. Learning to land the L-39 takes a little bit of getting used to. It's a very different environment. This is essentially a single pilot airplane. 20 years ago, I transitioned out of learning to fly by myself into learning to fly with another pilot. And now here I am back to essentially flying by myself.
Right about here, you can start to ease the power back a little bit. Start to ease the power back more. Power back more. Don't flare yet. Don't flare yet. Don't flare yet. Now flare. Idle power. Idle power. Idle. A little more flare. Good. Hold the nose up. Hold the nose up. Up. Hold the nose up. Up more. Nose up more. Nose up more. Up more. There you go. Hold that. Nose up. Hold it there. Don't let it come down yet. That's good. That's good. Hold that. Beautiful. Keep it coming.
There's just nothing like this. I mean, if you've never been in a turbine-powered airplane, if you've never been in any kind of jet, if you've never been in a warbird, you've got to try this. It is just something that is unbelievable.
There's Leggy. Unload it a little bit there? Yeah, once it starts to pitch, just relax and pull with it. There you go. Okay. Positive brake. Here comes the gear.
And for those of you that have not flown an airplane where you pull a lot of G's, pulling a couple of G's puts you down in your seat like this. It's almost as if someone were holding a brick on your head. And it's very, very difficult to move. If you pull enough G's, it's almost hard to breathe. And for a guy like me, who's not admittedly an aerobatics fan, a lot of G's took a little getting used to. But boy, is this ever a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. The opportunity to be in a bubble canopy like this, where you can see out and see everything in front of you, beneath you, above you.
Good deal. Okay, hold the nose up. A little more. Hold the nose up a little higher. A little higher. Nose up higher. Right there, that's good. Hold it there as long as you can. Okay, there's 3,000. Stick full forward.
The good part of flying the L-39 out here at Gauntlet is that for 3 days, I got to be Maverick. Here, I'll turn this off. Or no, I should leave it on, huh?
The nav lights are on. Go ahead and turn them off.
Wait. I know where that is.